Good morning and welcome to day 85 northbound on the Appalachian Trail. A little shout out to Carol and Dawn, Packflip's parents, who took me out and Packflip for a lovely dinner last night. Thank you so much. Not only did they take us out to dinner, but they brought me to the grocery store so I could resupply and then drove me back to the hostel. So thank you so much for your kindness. You have no idea how much it means to a thru hiker to have a meal and to be able to resupply effortlessly. It really does mean so much. And I wish you a wonderful weekend with your daughter and a safe trip back to Maine. And I hope I get to see you again when we get to Katahdin. So thank you again. I had a lovely night last night at Mountain Home B&B. Can't say enough about Lisa and Scott. They do such an incredible job making hikers feel welcome. Oliver and I stayed there last year at the end of our Shenandoah hike. I think I might have told you. So it was great to be back there and stay in the little cabin, the bottom part of the cabin, and have a good night's sleep in a bed. So that was lovely. And I mean, the breakfast was out of this world. I had blueberry pancakes, of course, and a plate of delicious fruit and a couple of eggs, juice, my green tea that I love. So there was a lot that went into this little body, but I consumed it all and felt very full when I was done. So that will definitely hold me for a while. Anyway, okay, so I'm heading northbound, of course, and I am, as you know, out of the Shenandoah Mountains and pushing towards West Virginia, Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, which is really exciting. I should be there in a few days. Tonight, my plan is to, today my plan is to hike, I think it's 15 miles, 15 point something, to the Whiskey Hollow shelter and spend the night there, either tent or shelter. I hear it's a really nice shelter. It's got a loft and a deck. So I don't know, we'll check it out. Maybe I'll just sleep in the shelter so I can have a quick getaway in the morning. Or we'll see what the tent sites are like. As you know me, I like to sleep in my tent too. So, so that's the plan for today. Terrain is rolly. So far, I've had some ups and downs. But as I said before, we're no more 3,000 footers. We're 2,000 footers now from now until Massachusetts, which is crazy. And the other thing I want to say is, those of you who are watching my videos, please don't worry if you don't see one in a few days. It really just means I have been unable to upload. See, I can create the movie on iMovie, but I'm unable to upload it to YouTube unless I have Wi-Fi. So there sometimes might be, a week or so delay in my posting. And sometimes you get to the hostels and everybody's on the Wi-Fi, and so it's very weak, and so things don't get uploaded as quickly as you'd like. Somebody said just go hang out in the McDonald's for 2 hours, and they usually have the best Wi-Fi. But frankly, I don't want to hang out in a McDonald's for 2 hours, to be perfectly honest. So, don't worry if you don't see a video in a while. It doesn't mean I'm in trouble or anything like that. It just means I don't have Wi-Fi. So, and the other thing I wanted to say about my videos too is many times you'll see they get posted out of order. That's because what I do is I create the movies beforehand, usually the night that I finish, so that everything is fresh in my mind. And then I upload them as soon as I have Wi-Fi. I just go boom, boom, boom. I upload them one after another. I don't delay because I don't know when I'm going to have Wi-Fi again. So what a lot of people do is they'll upload day 65 and then they'll wait several hours before they upload day 66. Well, I don't do that because, again, I don't know when I'm going to have Wi-Fi again. So I just upload them all at once. So the shorter ones sometimes get uploaded before the longer ones. So you might see day 70 uploaded before you see day 60 or whatever. In other words, they might not be in order. So no worries. They're all there. And I hope you're all having a great Friday. And I'll check in again. All right. Take care. Love you all. Happy Friday. I just love it when we're in the woods for a long time and then we just open up into this beautiful fields of tall grass and sunshine and blue sky. The contrast to the colors and the landscape is so beautiful. Love it. I got a text a few minutes ago from Scott at the B&B asking me if I had left a little squeaky toy. And I did. It was Mica's little squeaky toy, his little dolphin toy. I must have left it by mistake in my rush to get out. And he's so kind. I just said, well, just give it to a young, fast northbound hiker who will most likely catch up to me. And maybe they wouldn't mind delivering it to me. Anyway, he asked which shelter I was going to be at tonight. So I told him. He said, all right, we'll figure out a way to get it to you, which was so sweet. So thank you, Scott. No worries if it doesn't work out, but if it does, I know Mica will be happy to have his toy back. Right, Mica? Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, it's been a beautiful hike so far. Like I said, mostly in the woods, but very peaceful. And the temperature is, let me see, what is the temperature? It's definitely starting to warm up, 68 degrees. And I still have my hiking pants on and my hoodie, my sun hoodie, which I might take off soon. Anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous. Hope you're all having a great Friday. About 12:30 now, and there's this cute little bridge here with a creek going underneath, and Mica had a nice drink, and I think we're going to sit, there's a little bench here, we're going to sit right here and have some lunch, right, Mica? So we had an early breakfast this morning at Mountain House, which was delicious. But so what's really fun is the day after we are in town for a resupply, I have special things. Well, I have my usual, tuna. You're gonna have some, Mica? Yeah, I'll give you some in your kibble. Mica's gonna have his kibble. But I have an avocado, which is super exciting. I can add that to my roll-up. See, I have to eat that on the first day because then otherwise it's just gonna get smushed and gross. I have a banana, again, which I have to eat on the first day. And tangerine, fruits and vegetables, yay. Kind of do that while you're in town. And then, this looks like a really nice bridge too. Up we go. Wow. Thank you, Virginia. This is a very nice bridge. And we don't have to ford that. All right. Okay. We have 8 more miles, I think. No, 7 more miles to get to the shelter. We just finished lunch. It was delicious. I got to talk to my husband, which was lovely. I had a signal. And now we're gonna march on. Here we go. Well, we're about a mile from the shelter, and this has definitely been a green tunnel hike. The Appalachian Trail is known for its green tunnel, meaning that there's lots of leaves on the trees this time of year, and it shades us from the heat. And today was definitely one of those days. lots of shade. A couple of times we were in the bright sun on those grassy areas, but they were very short-lived. So it's been delightful. It's in the 60s, high 60s. Maybe it hit 70 today. It's only, what time is it? I think it's just about 4 o'clock. So we'll get to camp early, which is great. I love that. And the hike had what what thru hikers call PUDs, pointless ups and downs. And the reason they call them pointless is because there's no view. You're just going up and you're going down. I don't really see them as pointless. I see them as, you know, it's the terrain. It's what it is. It's getting us ready for what's to come next. So, but I can understand the mentality when you're climbing and climbing for a couple of miles. At least if you have a view, you feel accomplished. But today there was no view. That's okay. So I'll video the shelter when I get there, because I hear it's really nice. I bumped into, looked like a father and son doing a section hike, and he had done this before, and he said it's a really nice shelter. So I'll check it out. Probably will tent though, just because I'm here early and I love my tent. So we'll see. All right, hope you're all having a great Friday. I'm gonna mosey on to the creek here, and this is where we're gonna tent. We're gonna tent right here, where all my stuff is. The shelter is up this hill, and I'll show you. It's a nice shelter, but I just spoke to someone who said there's lots of people behind her, and they're probably going to sleep in the shelter. So I'll give them their privacy. They're a couple and whatnot. So I'm going to tent right here where Mica is rolling in the dirt, because I just took his pack off, and that's what he does. I'll show you the shelter. This is Scott from Mountain House B&B, and we left Mica's little doll, his dolly, his dolphin, at the B&B, and he hiked in 1.25 miles to return it. So thank you, Scott. That was so nice.
You're welcome.
We are just so happy. Mike is happy to have his toy back.
Yes,
Thank you.